Hello Great Indians, I am Navika Kishnani from the Great India School. As we have completed our first chapter, so today we are going to start our new chapter, that is fraction and decimals. So let's see what is interesting in this chapter. So students, first chapter is integers. So in that what we have seen, first we have seen the basics about whole numbers, natural numbers and integers. So what are whole numbers? Whole numbers are the numbers from 0 to infinite. So you know very well that whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to infinite. Then what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are the numbers from 1 to infinite. That natural numbers start from 1. Okay. Then we have seen integers. Integer is the combination of positive and negative numbers including 0 also. So in that we have seen number line, and according to it we have seen the operations regarding integers. Now we discuss about our next chapter, that is fraction and decimals. In that, what is fraction first? Fraction is that represents a part of a whole. Means we have given a whole and we have to make parts of that. So students, fraction is what? A part of a whole that represents the set of objects. Okay, the representation of fraction is part upon whole. Now parts of a fraction. For example, 1 by 2. So 1 is what? Numerator, and 2 is what? Denominator, and this bar represents division. Okay, we can represent a fraction in 4 different ways. Firstly we can represent a part of a group, second on number line, second in the form of bar, and fourth in the form of a circle. This is the representation of a fraction. Now we see next topic, that is proper fraction. Proper fraction is what? Numerator is smaller than denominator. In proper fraction, numerator is smaller than denominator. And next is what? Improper fraction. Improper fraction is what? Denominator is smaller than numerator. Okay, in this we will see briefly in next slides. And lastly, which type of fraction is that? Mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is the combination of whole numbers and fractions. So let's discuss about it. So these are the types of fractions that we see shortly. That there are 3 types of fraction: proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. So see students, this is the bar representation. In first bar, whole part is represented, it is colored portion, and in second half is colored, so we can write the fraction is 1 by 2, and in third one block is colored from the 3 blocks, so total number of blocks 3, so we can write it as 1/3. Then last from 4 different blocks 1 is colored, so we can write is 1/4, 1 by 4. So these are the some more representation in the form of a circle. Okay, so in this represents one circle, that is whole. This represents 2 parts, that is 1 by 2. This represents 1 by 3. This represents 1 by 4. These are some more examples how to represent a fraction in the form of circles. Okay, now we see addition of fractions. So how we perform addition operation in fractions? If we add 2 halves, okay, so we get 1 whole part. Okay, and if we add 2 1/3, so we get what? We get 2/3. And if we add 2 1/4, so we get half. Okay, so this is the addition of fraction. Now we see subtraction of fractions. If we subtract 1 minus 1 by 2, that is half is subtracted from whole, so we get half. Okay, if we subtract 1/3 from 1 whole, so we get 2/3. Okay, and if we subtract 1/4 from 1, so we get 3/4. Okay, so students, this is the introduction of fraction and decimals.